What's going on, guys? Recon here, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I will be reviewing my own personal laptop, being the ASUS Zenbook 14X OLED. This laptop, I've used it for, I want to say, 2 years now, and I do have my thoughts on this laptop. And one thing I will say, you can get it for cheap right now currently, since there's a new one out. But this laptop has really done it for me. This laptop has been such an incredible laptop, which I was actually deciding between this one or a Microsoft Surface laptop, but I ended up going for this one, and I will be giving you guys my thoughts on this laptop. So let's get with the review. So guys, a few things you should know about this laptop is that it has an all aluminum build around it, which means it's gonna be a little bit durable. And it's not that much of a fingerprint magnet. You can definitely see a little bit of smudges here and there, a couple fingerprints right here and there, but overall it has a matte feel to it, and you could see a couple smudges here. As you can see, a little bit of wear and tear here, a couple here in the corners, another one in the corner, a little bit here on the bottom side, not much besides a couple scratches, and over here on the hinge, and a few more scratches over here. But overall, this laptop has really kept up to expectation, in my opinion. I've used it for 2 whole years, and it's definitely kept up. I've put it in my backpack, taken it out of my backpack. It's been scratched multiple times, and sometimes when it's in my backpack, sometimes I do throw my backpack on the floor, like as if I don't have the laptop right there, but I still do. And me personally, I don't like seeing those smudges because I like to keep my tech clean. I don't like it to be like have wear and tear and all of that, but of course it's just something that's going to naturally happen. But you can easily get rid of all of these smudges with a skin on top of it. But besides that, this laptop is really a really light laptop. It only weighs 3.44 pounds if I'm not mistaken. It's not that heavy, and it also comes with 0.67 inches thick. It's not that thick at all, so it's a really pretty simple laptop. Definitely portable for sure. Of course, it does have a big screen, 14.5-inch display, which is why it's actually kind of a little bit big. You could get a smaller one like a Microsoft Surface laptop, which is a little bit more smaller and more portable, but I personally went for Asus because of what I've heard of Asus, and it being my first time having an Asus product, which is a laptop. I have fallen in love with Asus. I still don't have any plans on probably trading this laptop on or selling it and then getting a different one. But if I was going to do that, I would definitely go for an Asus laptop again, especially one of the new ones, which they use the Snapdragon X Elite processors. This one does have the Intel i7 core GPU, but there was a little bit more of an upgrade. This is the mid-range one, because the base tier one was actually pretty bad. It wasn't going to meet my expectations because the base one came with only 8 gigs of RAM. I was mostly looking on the RAM department, which is why I didn't get the Microsoft laptop, because it only had 8 gigs of RAM. So I decided to go for this one with more RAM. If I'm not mistaken, 16 gigs of RAM. I think it came with 16 gigs of RAM. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, 16 gigs of RAM on this laptop, which is why I needed it. And the reason why I needed that RAM is due to the usage I was going to give the laptop, and I'm still giving the usage. Matter of fact, it's the usage I'm currently giving it, and that I will be giving it for like the next 2, 3, 4 years, which is coding. I do coding, and it doesn't fail me whatsoever, that gigs of RAM. But there's one department in which this laptop really isn't good at, which I will talk about it later down on the video. But for now, that's the specs, the quick specs on it. It does come with the 90-watt fast charger. I think I have it right here with me. Yeah, I have it right here, the 90-watt fast charger. And battery life, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty good, unless you're giving it heavy usage like gaming and stuff like that. Then the battery does drain pretty quick, but you can easily fix that by lowering down the brightness, putting it at 60 hertz, lowering down the quality of the laptop. You can lower it down from 2.4K to like 1080p or 1440p. You can lower it down for sure, and it will definitely probably extend a little bit more of that battery life. But overall, battery life for me in school has been really great. Now guys, opening up the laptop, we can definitely see that beautiful display. It is a 2.8K display. and it does have 120 hertz. Now, one thing I will say is the graphics seem pretty good, and it's because it comes with Intel's own Intel RIS Xe graphics cards. But I personally prefer Nvidia's graphics card, which is why I kind of regret not saving up a little bit more of money while searching for a laptop, because I could have gotten the better version of this laptop having the Intel not the Intel, the Nvidia graphics cards. If I'm not mistaken, it's the 4060 that I had, the better version of this laptop. Definitely better optimized for gaming. Now, that's where I'm gonna get. The one department this laptop does kind of fails a little bit is the gaming side. So like, you could, if you're a college student and you're trying to look for a laptop, getting this laptop would definitely give you just a little bit of gameplay, not an extended period of gameplay. You won't definitely be able to take advantage of the beautiful display of this laptop due to the Intel graphics card not really being optimized for gaming. As y'all can see, I do have Fortnite and I do have Dead by Daylight. Now, out of those two games, I also do have Minecraft, but Minecraft is really out this topic because it's not enjoyable in my opinion this laptop. But out of these two games, it's really a complicated situation, because on Dead by Daylight I can definitely play I can definitely play with good, like, medium settings, low to medium settings, and I do enjoy playing it. But when it comes to Fortnite, the one part I really hate is when playing Battle Royale. I will be showing you guys a little bit of gameplay just so y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all will see the lag I have whenever I play Battle Royale. If I'm doing creative, I don't get I don't get that much lag, and I am able to take advantage of the 120 hertz refresh rate. Sometimes not. But besides creative, battle royale isn't really it's really laggy. I go from like 120 hertz on creative to BR having like 30 hertz, which is not good at all. As y'all, if y'all know about the refresh rate, y'all know 30 hertz isn't it for gaming, which is why that's the only thing I don't like about this laptop while doing gaming. I know some of us, might be here doing a couple schoolwork here and there, and then when you have the free time, you do want to play. Maybe you have a few games, you want to download a game on your laptop. This laptop really isn't it for heavy gaming. Like, you could probably do a little bit light gaming, and that's where I bring Minecraft at. Minecraft really is just an okay experience. It's really, I don't like it personally. It's like playing it on the Switch, which only gives you 30 hertz, or the newest one gives you 60 hertz, but there's no 120 hertz. So it's really not that good. I'd rather just play Minecraft on my phone, which can definitely give you 120 hertz. But that's the only downside of this laptop. Besides that, the rest of the things I'm gonna say about this laptop is actually pretty good. Now, one thing I will say, guys, is the typing experience with this laptop has been really great. I don't know if y'all are able to hear the keys. Hold on, let me try to help you. Let me see if y'all can hear the keys. Typing experience is actually pretty good. I actually do enjoy typing on this keyboard, but I personally use a different keyboard, which I do use a Logitech. To be specific, I use the Logitech Pebble keys when I do a little bit of work here and there, when I do coding or stuff like that, multitasking, which this laptop can definitely take on that. So if you're like probably looking for a laptop to code or do heavy stuff on it, this laptop would definitely be able to do most of your daily tasks and do the heavy tasks too. But of course, there's always that top end laptop just in case if you want to make sure you can get the top end laptop. But this one is the mid-range tier one out of the three of them, but it's definitely the best. It's definitely good. Let's open here a little bit, show you how the speakers sound on this laptop. It's actually pretty loud, so I'm gonna give you a sound test right now. Hold on, there we go. So definitely loudspeakers. Like I think it has stereo speakers if I'm not mistaken. As we can see speakers right there. Oh no, these are ventilations, but we can definitely see the speaker grills right here, which does give you good experience. Now handling the laptop like this with one hand is not it's not that bad. It's pretty good. But it is a light laptop, which gives it a bit of advantage right there, having it with one hand or having it on your hands. Besides that, browsing speed is actually pretty good. If we go into settings here, let's go into settings real quick. Settings, we can definitely see, we can tweak it a little bit here. We'll go to display, and then we'll go advanced refresh rate. Right now, you see, right now I have it at 60 hertz, but if I switch it to 120 and keep changes, there we go. It's definitely way more smoother right now. Let's see, open. Let's go. What should we do? What should we do? Let's go bestbuy.com. Yeah. Let's go to Best Buy. About with 120 hertz refresh rate, you can definitely feel that difference. Look at that smoothness right there. Definitely smooth. As you can see right there, of the new iPhone 16 Pro that came out. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm not excited whatsoever for these new iPhones. I don't know if it's just me. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the new iPhones. I personally not that excited for them. They're just like, alright, they're just there. Got more excited over the Pixel 9 Pro XL than the new iPhones, but that's for a whole different thing, a whole separate conversation. But as we can see, scrolling down is definitely a good experience with 120 hertz. 60 hertz is still okay, but with the 120 hertz and especially the resolution of this laptop is such a good experience, which is why I don't have any complaints whatsoever with the screen of this laptop. Now, one thing I will say is the mouse pad. I had a bug which definitely bothered me, is I couldn't see the cursor whatsoever, and I couldn't disable the touchpad because there's a button here. If you press it, wait, no, wrong one. Hold on, this one. If you press it, the touchpad doesn't work. But if you press it again, then it works. I had a bug where no matter what, if I pressed it or not, the touchpad wouldn't work whatsoever. I did eventually find a way to get around it. Well, not really. It was really mostly my fault why it wasn't working. It was because it needed an update. I didn't update it whatsoever. So after it got the update, the software update, I was able to use it again. But that's something to look out for if that happens. And then just it's because you need to update your laptop, which is why my mouse pad didn't work. But besides that, that's the only bad thing about this laptop that I've had so far. The only bad experience. Yeah, let me rephrase that. The only bad experience I've had with this laptop is definitely that mouse thing. I didn't know it was a software thing, but apparently it was. But besides that, browsing speeds are actually pretty good. Now the question here is it the best student laptop? In my opinion, this is definitely the best student laptop you could get. Of course, you can get like a MacBook Pro with the M2 or the M3 or the F4, whatever the most recent one is, or you can get a top-end laptop like ASUS top-end laptops with the Snapdragon X Elite processors. Definitely overkill for a high school student or possibly even a college student, but it really depends the usage you need the laptop for. Like if you're in computer science in college or university, you need a laptop that can handle that. Definitely get one of those top end tiers ones. Even this one is just okay. But for a high school student, this is definitely like a pretty good laptop to get. Of course, we have like the Razer's own laptop, which is actually pretty good, and I've actually seen students at my school use them. But in my opinion, I want something that's gonna make me able to, feel productive at the same time, being minimalistic, being able to just have it light carry, good battery life overall. Asus definitely did their job with this one. Of course, besides the gaming side, that's just more of a thing. You could game on your console, just get an actual PC tower, and just use that for gaming. But like some of us wants to game on the go, or maybe after a lecture, you want to go and distress a little bit by playing a little bit of games. This laptop will give you a little bit of won't let you play that good. It won't give you that good experience. But you can definitely do a little bit of gaming on this laptop, not heavy games, as we can see. And I will definitely show you what I mean with Fortnite, why it's not really that good for heavy gaming, but for light gaming, it can definitely do its job. Of course, like I did say, if you want to do heavy gaming while at the same time have a laptop for like your college lectures for like computer science or stuff like that, you can definitely get the better version of this one, or you can get an even top end one. But of course, the thing with that, getting a top end laptop, you're going to be spending more money. This laptop cost me $1,000, and it's mostly because I also put insurance on the laptop, and I got Microsoft 360, um, which is honestly why it cost me a K. But it could have cost less if I didn't do any of that. But I wanted to be secure because this laptop is definitely. I'm going to have this laptop for, I want to say 3 more years. 3 more years. I'll have this laptop for 3, 4 more years. It really depends once I go to university. How this laptop will keep up, which I will do an update next year about it. Because next year I actually do enter university. But I'll definitely keep you updated with that, and I'll see if I maybe trade it in or buy a new one, or we'll see what happens if it's able to keep up next year with the heavy usage. I will be giving it eventually. But let's get into the gaming section, and I will be showing you guys what I mean with Battle Royale on Fortnite. So guys, entering the gaming section of this laptop, I will definitely give you a little bit of the experience of what it looks to be on creative playing Fortnite. I will show you my settings real quick. As you can see, resolution 2560 by 16, and I think I do have unlimited frame rate, but it doesn't really give you that much of an advantage. Y'all will definitely see that performance with lower graphics. I have to do this for me able to play a little bit more Fortnite. And as we can see on the bottom, it says between 89 and 90 frames per second. Now another thing I will say is it is starting to heat up, and of course with gaming session it's going to be like that regardless. It's definitely going to be heated up, but it does have the ventilations on the back, which helps it a little bit with cooling down, but it really doesn't make a difference in my opinion. But if you're going to be doing gaming, if you're looking for a laptop to game, I would definitely recommend more. Hold on, let me mute my mic. I would definitely recommend a gaming laptop, a specific gaming laptop over a regular laptop like this. So let's head into the game right now, and then you'll be able to see the gameplay. Oh, let's go. We won. We won. I know he's definitely talking. But yeah, gaming is really okay. On creative, I definitely did not just try my best right there on that game. But now I would definitely be showing you guys how Battle Royale looks. And I'm really just not even gonna play. I'm really just gonna get on the spawn island and then just let y'all see how it is. Alright guys, so now we're on spawn island. We can definitely see that pink spike up. Hold on. you'll be able to see right now. You see, I'm not taking advantage of the full 120 hertz. You see all that lag. This lag is really not it. And the thing is that this lag continues on in the game, which is not enjoyable for me whatsoever. Definitely not enjoyable for anyone. It is a problem but I'm not able to do anything about it. That's just how this laptop is. It's not dedicated for gaming, as we can see. Look at this lag. It's just really bad. But yeah, overall, battle royale just isn't it. If you're just gonna do creative in Fortnite, then yeah, definitely it will definitely just let you play a little bit. Just decent overall, just medium settings, not high settings, which is upsetting. But it is what it is. So yeah, that's all I really gotta show you for the gaming side of this laptop. So guys, to end this video off, one thing I will mention right now is that the laptop is a little bit warm. It's not that warm. It is a little bit warm due to the gaming session, but it's of course it's gonna happen to any laptop. But the thing that does help this laptop a lot is those ventilations in the back of the laptop, which do help with the heating problem while doing gaming sessions. And I've definitely encountered the heating problem while doing coding sessions. As you can see, I do have PyCharm, and I do code a lot of PyCharm. And sometimes while coding, I do sense that heat on my lap, and while typing too, because it essentially moves onto the keys, which is the reason why I have it right here with me. I use the Logitech keys too, the Pebble keys. And it fixes that problem. And the thing I love about this keyboard is that it does work with both Mac OS and Windows, and it's flawless. The flawless connection, it is through Bluetooth, which requires no cable whatsoever, just a single battery. And ever since I got this keyboard, actually the battery has still lasted, which I'm actually pretty impressed. This is not a sponsor, by the way. I do wish it was, but I'm just recommending these stuff if you're gonna get a lot. Honestly, I recommend them with any laptop, especially this one, the Logitech G703 mouse. It's definitely been a good mouse for me. But overall, this laptop has been an extremely good laptop for me. Is it the best laptop for a student? Definitely. I will say it is the best laptop for a student, high school student to like a college student, depending on what you're doing also. But this laptop will definitely take on heavy usage you give it, or light usage. But overall, this laptop is a pretty good laptop, and I definitely recommend this laptop, especially now that there's a newer one. It is on the discount now. You can get it for cheaper, so that's even more of a reason to get this laptop. So guys, that's been it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely subscribe to the channel if y'all haven't. Give it a like, share it to your friends, turn on post notifications so you're notified when I do upload again. So guys, thank you so much, and this has been it. Recon here. Thank you and peace.